I bet you've never thought about honey quite like this before. In ancient Egypt, honey wasn't just a sweet treat, it was considered divine. The Egyptians believed it was the sweat of the sun god Ra himself. Can you imagine spreading the perspiration of a deity on your morning toast? That's kind of what the ancient Egyptians thought they were doing. Now you might be wondering about honey's special status. Well, it wasn't just about taste. Honey was used for everything from medicine to mummification, and get this, you could even pay your taxes with it. The real kicker? The pharaoh had an official royal beekeeper. That's right, a high-ranking position just for looking after bees and their precious honey. Think about it, in a world without refrigeration or preservatives, honey was like liquid gold. It never spoils, thanks to its natural antibacterial properties. In fact, archaeologists have found 3,000-year-old honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that was still perfectly edible. Talk about a long shelf life. Now let's talk about something truly fascinating. Remember how I mentioned mummification? Well, honey wasn't just left as an offering for the dead. It was sometimes used in the embalming process itself. Yep, you heard that right. The same stuff you might drizzle on your yogurt was used to help preserve organs. It's like the ancient Egyptian version of "you are what you eat." But honey's preservative powers didn't stop there. It was so effective that some people even used it to preserve entire bodies. The next time you add honey to your tea, think about how it could have been part of a mummification process. Now that's what I call a sweet afterlife. With all this buzz about honey, you can probably guess that bees were pretty important in ancient Egypt. They weren't just insects, they were VIPs of the animal kingdom. Beekeepers were respected members of society, and the honey they produced was considered a gift from the gods. But the Egyptians didn't stop at just eating honey or using it for mummification. They got creative. They made the world's first honey-based contraceptive. It was a mix of honey, acacia gum, and, get this, lint. Yeah, like the stuff from your dryer. This sticky concoction was used as a primitive spermicide. Talk about a sweet solution to family planning. So there you have it. The sticky, sweet, and sometimes strange story of honey in ancient Egypt. From divine sweat to mummy preservative to contraceptive, honey was the Swiss Army knife of the ancient world. Next time you add a spoonful to your tea, remember, you're tasting a little bit of history. A history that's lasted as long as, well, honey in a pharaoh's tomb. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and brings you more weird and fascinating facts. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for watching.